You know that I adore. Da 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 da. 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 Sometimes I feel like I just wanna go back to my old ways. You're telling me I'm silly, it's no fun. In the old days, I'm such a romantic. I never remember how things really happen. I guess you're attractive or something. Live in the moment, that's what they tell me. But whatever happened to when you would hold me and hold me and hold me? Girlfriend or girl that's a friend, it's easy just to pretend that we don't have something real. It's just how we feel. We feel. Oh, it's just how we feel. How we feel.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another X2 Gamers video. Today we will be flying the new Alpha craft. We're going to launch 3 satellites into a low Earth orbit, or we're going to try to. My orbits aren't my best, but I'll try my best. I just need to add one more thing quickly before we launch. Okay, so we will be reusing the first stage for today's mission. Oh. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh. Later live streams will be much better than this one, I'll tell you that. Let's just check some structural pieces in here. Remember guys, this is still a dev rocket. So this is dev 1 flight, so if it goes successful, well, I'll tell you what will happen if it goes successful. Okay. We'll be launching in 4 minutes.
Please tell me, boy, can you get a clue or come through? 'Cause I just want to be with you. I'm scared of telling you how I feel. Maybe it's better if I just try to conceal the truth for me and for you. But I'm still stuck on you.
Okie dokie. So the launch today will be 3 satellites to a low Earth orbit, and the rocket that it will be flying on is the Alpha rocket with the pointy fairing. I'm not sure the specific size yet or anything. There's also a rounded top for smaller satellite loads. This is a dev mission of the Alpha V 1.1, 1.1, yeah. And if it does not go successful, we will be doing suborbital hops with the booster and upper stage, but there will be a dummy upper stage with dummy payload. And yeah, so we're just getting everything good. We've got propellant loaded, completed. We'll begin countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, engine ignition, and liftoff on the Alpha V1.1 dev rocket. So remember, this still is a beta rocket, so yes, we don't have a launch pad just yet. Eventually this will take crew, I'm aiming to possibly get a reusable upper stage, but that will be very later in the process. The rocket will get very big changes later on. So yeah. Forgot that one was on. Doesn't bother me. For these rocket launches, we will not be doing boost back burners, as I don't think we have enough fuel just yet. But we will once this is more refined, so we're just going to land it on land downrange. So the rocket takes the payload up to 32 kilometers, and then it shuts off its main engines, which is MECO. So there we go, we just had MECO. And now we have stage separation confirmed. After stage separation happens, we chuck RCS on, deploy the good fins, and turn the rocket. Of course, there'd be less fuel in it. Yes, and then we switch over here to our upper stage, and we ignite the engine. We turn it, and we begin to fire its engine. Then we wait till we're actually in the vacuum of space to fire the engine again. Once we get to 31, we deplete the fairings. And we keep on burning. Once we hit 1000, we should start to get into a high orbit. Uh-oh. Okay, we're pointing the nose up to hopefully get a bit of a better orbit, because as you can see, we are falling right now. Okay, phew, we've been saved for the time being. Here we go, and now we're going to point our nose forwards, and there we go, we have reached low Earth orbit. Takes an odd 5 minutes to get this thing into orbit. We will be depleting the payload very soon, but first we need to jump in here and land this booster. Okay, there we go, and we're going to just fire these engines. Uh-oh. Okay, let's fire this engine at full thrust now, just to hopefully get it down. I think most of our speed's coming from that vertical velocity. I'm just going to retract these guys to try to kill off some velocity here. There we go. Okay, we're coming down. Just following this arrow till we get a good trajectory. We're going to slow this engine down. We're going to deploy landing gear. Going to keep on decelerating till we get to a position where we can fire this engine at a good enough speed to eventually land the rocket. Okay, and we're just going to come into contact with the ground, carefully throttling up and down, and touchdown confirmed. We have touchdown on the Alpha V1.1 Dev rocket. What a beautiful day. Now coming back to our second stage, we are just checking to make sure everything is good for payload deployment. We will now extend the solar panels on the craft, and just as we tap that, we deploy each satellite. Of course, the satellites can get into their own orbits. The launch customer for these rockets do ask that they all get deployed at different points in time, just to make sure everything works. With this one, we do have to take the rocket down just slightly. Doesn't entirely affect our orbit, but after that we do take the rocket back up. Just so that this secondary sat does not get distributed into the wrong orbit, which wouldn't be very nice. Okay, there we go. Now we deploy these satellites. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie, we have successfully deployed the payloads. We're going to now switch back to our core stage, well, the upper stage of this rocket, if it's going to let me. There we go, and then we're going to flip the craft, and we're going to burn back to Earth. And then we're just going to time accelerate. Then we're purposely going to point the rocket down and waste all its fuel so we don't get as big of an explosion on touchdown. Okay, we do go pretty fast on this, okay. And we just keep on burning our engine till we're out of fuel, and then it just falls. Eventually we'll either do parachute or propulsive recovery of the upper stage, but for today's mission we will not. Okie dokie, let's have a look here. We are about to crash, so be prepared for that. Here we go. We actually go quite slow because of the early firing of the engine and then just the deceleration of the atmosphere. Okay, here we go. Right on crashing to the ground. And now, yeah, I didn't think it would all explode at once. We still have the crew capsule. Okie dokie, we're just going to jump up here and end mission. We're going to go say hello to our little booster. Oh, so we actually didn't land that far away from the launch pad, because the launch pad's here where the starship is, and that's that. So yeah, I believe this is our rocket remnants. No, it is not. This is it here. So now if we just time accelerate all those satellites, yep, they get distributed into their correct orbits. Yeah. Thank you for watching today's stream, and I hope to see you on the next launch with the new and improved Alpha rocket, because that was not the best. Thanks for watching.
I'm still falling for you. For you.
I'll get straight to the